大家好，欢迎来到跟朱丽叶学习中文。我是朱丽叶老师。Hello everyone, welcome to Learn Chinese with Juliet. I am teacher Juliet. Now today we'll be talking on the topic the Chinese tone. Chinese has 5 tones, but we'll be doing the 4 major ones, the 4 basic ones, which are the first tone, the second tone, the third tone, and the fourth tone. Now the first tone is called the flat tone. The second one is the rising tone. The third one is the falling and the rising tone. And the fourth one is the falling tone. Now let's use R to represent it. We have it as R being the flat tone, the first tone. Now the second tone is R. The third tone is which is the falling and the rising tone is Ah. You have to draw it. And the fourth tone is Ah. 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 Now, all the tones are different in meaning. They are different in meaning. Example, we have, let's use ma, remember initials and the final. Now, using this tone, the flat tone, it means mother. Now, this is the character. I have to start introducing the characters to you, so when we start doing them, it won't look different. You'll be familiar with it. Now, this is ma, which is the character. Using this flat tone, it means mother. Now, let's go to the second one, the rising tone. Also use ma, ma. Now, this one means, now this is a fiber. Using the second one, ma. Now, let's go to the third one. The third one is ma. Draw it, you have to draw it. Now, this means us. See, it's different. Now, the fourth one, let's go to the fourth one. Now, the fourth one is to scold. This is the character ma. Ma. The first one, like I said, ma is mother. The character ma is a fiber. Then the third one is ma. Remember to draw it. A horse. And the third one is ma, to scold someone. They are all different in meaning. Example, you want to say ma, mother, and you want to say ma. Are you trying to call me a horse? They are different. So we have to be careful with our tones. Careful, really, really careful with our tones. So we won't go outside there and abuse someone. Now let's talk about the Chinese syllables. Now the Chinese syllable is made up of an initial, a final, and a tone. Now we'll be looking at the monosyllabic words. Now let's start from this. This is called mao, mao. Remember, an initial and a final. This is a compound final, if you can remember vividly. Now this is mao with a flat tone, an initial, a final, and a tone. Now this is dear, dear, the final, compound initials. If an initial, then a compound final. Dear. This is the third tone, falling and rising tone. Now look at this. We have you. This is fish. Now this is woo, woo, woo. 5. Now this is R. Remember the special final. It's called R. This is 2. Number 2 in Chinese numbers. Now this is B. This is biro. This is xie. Remember, this is the second tone, not the third. You don't have to draw it too much. This is B, and this is xie. Now this is chi. Now this is number 7 in Chinese number. This is hua. Now this is flower. Remember, an initial and a final. Now this is xue. You have to draw it. This is snow. Now we have this to be san, san. This is R2, and this is san 3, number 3 in Chinese number. Now this is shan, an initial, sh, and the final and the tone, flat tone. Now this is chuan. Now this is boat. Now we have this to be chuang. If you can remember, this is and this is u and ch. We have this as chuang. Now this is bed. Now this is ch, to eat. This is r, heat. Now when you're feeling it, and this is rain, a person or a people. I don't think I said what this thing means. Now this is mao. This is cat. This is jie, elder sister. An elder sister. I hope I'm understood. Now, one Chinese pinyin syllable represents one character. For example, let's use rain as an example. Rain is people, right? Now the character for rain is this and this. Are you seeing it now? That is it. That is the character for rain. Now let's look which one should we take. Now the character for this is it and this is it. So this is the pinyin and this is character. One Chinese pinyin syllable represents one character. Hope I'm understood. Which one should we do again? Okay, let's take shan. Shan is mountain. Now this is mountain. Hope you're seeing it. It's not that clear, but you have to just manage it the way it is. We'll do more of the characters in the other classes. Now you'll be surprised. How do I know where to put my tones? We'll do that in the other classes too. There is direction for me to know where and how to put the tones. Hope I'm understood. Let's take this san, or let's do this chi. Now the character for chi is this, we have this to be this, and this. Are you seeing it now? Now, a Chinese syllable, a Chinese syllable might not have any initial, but it must have a final and a tone. It must not have a, but name must like to have an initial, but it must have a final and a tone. Like this is a special final two, but it does not have an initial. Hope I'm understood. Now let's talk about the disyllabic words. Now we are done with the monosyllabic words. We'll talk about the disyllabic words. And let's start from this. This is cafe. You know, mono means one, so it's just one syllable with it. Now this is two syllable. That it means two. Now we have this as cafe. This is one syllable. This is another syllable. That is two. Cafe. Now let's continue. This is D two. This is feiji. Feiji must have, remember, an initial and a final and then tone. Two syllable. Feiji. Maobi. Maobi. Arzi. Arzi. Xiao biao. Are you saying it? Xiao biao. Ji chang. Ji chang. Remember that this is the nasal finals. This is an initial, this is an initial, and this is the final. So remember, two syllables. The first one is having the falling and the rising tone, and this one the flat tone. Ji chang, xi ji, bing xiang, ji dan. The falling tone. Ji dan, tu qiu, tu qiu. Hope I'm understood. Like I said, one syllable represents one character. So we have two syllables. Definitely we'll be having two syllables. One for this, one for this. Now let's use CG as an example. Now I want to write CG character. Now the first one will be like this. This is C, one character. Now for one syllable. Now the G will be having another one, which is this. We have this. Are you seeing it now? This is one character for C. This is the pin. This is the character. Now for G, this is the character. This is the pin. Because we are having two syllables, definitely we'll be having two character. Hope I'm understood. Now that one that we did the monosyllable, we have one character. We have one syllable. We have one character. Like the one I gave example, I used she to eat as an example, in which we have this. Hope I'm understood. Now the cafe means coffee. D2, it means map. D2, map. Feiji is plane, airplane. Maobi means we have this brush for writing. Chinese people use in writing character. This Arzi, earphone or headphone. We have Xiao is wristwatch. Ji chang, Ji chang means airport. CG means driver. Binxiang means fridge, a refrigerator. Jidan it's egg. Tu means a football. I hope you all understood now. Okay, this is why we're ending the class for today. If you have any comments or if you have any question, just send the comment. I'll try my possible best to answer all questions. 再见。